Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, Force here, and today we will be taking a look at 40 minutes of gameplay in Akaneiro Demon Hunters. This is an action role-playing game with mechanics very similar to games like Diablo, Titan Quest, and Torchlight. This game is being developed by American McGee and Spicy Horse, the developers behind Alice Madness Returns. Akaneiro Demon Hunters will be released on the PC, Mac, web, and Android tablets as a free-to-play title with microtransactions for customization and convenience items, as well as DLC-style expansions. Now here in this video, I would like to show you 40 minutes of gameplay. I, however, need to let you know that this is the early stages of closed beta. Not a lot of the game features are available, but I still wanted you to see some gameplay, so let's get things started. Alright, so once again, this is an action RPG, which means there are classes in this game, although they're calling them hunters. Let me tell you just a little bit about how this game is structured. So, the idea behind this game is it's sort of like Little Red Riding Hood hunts in Japan. In fact, that's their premise behind it. So it's got a pretty interesting style to correlate with that, as well as the setting of the game is going to be, well, in Japan. So you select a discipline when you start off the game, and there's going to be some information about those disciplines on the right-hand side. You can also, of course, select gender as well. Since this is a Little Red Riding Hood themed game, I think we'll just go with a female. Typically, I play male characters, but for this type of game, I think this is kind of fitting. Alright, so let's take a look at the disciplines available. There is Prowess, Fortitude, and Cunning. Now on the right hand side we get a little bit of information. Rather than just reading the flavor text there, I'm going to go for the important stuff. So the bonuses here for Prowess: increased power, which is damage, power training discount, mastery, dual wielding, and medium armor, and then a starting ability as well. Damage and stun a single target with rapid melee assault. The Fortitude character right here: increased defense plus armor, fortitude training discount, two-handed weapons, heavy armor, and a starting ability is Stone of Skin, which is a defensive ability. And then the last type is Cunning, with increased skill, which is plus criticals, cunning training discount, dueling, light armor, and steady shot, a carefully aimed shot that stuns and damages a single enemy. So it appears to be at the most basic level. We've got our tank and Fortitude, our melee fighter or brawler here in Prowess, and then Cunning is apparently a ranger, based on the steady shot existence. So I'm going to go with this one. I think this sounds like a pretty cool character type and my style, and we're going to create Forset, the softer side of Force, create character, and then we can go ahead and hop into the game. Now also, once again, early stages of closed beta, a little bit of information about the beta testing there for people, I suppose, who are new to beta testing. Try the game out, try to break it. It will help in its development. Alright, so we start things off here in this little town. The town has got several NPCs throughout it. This NPC right here is where you go ahead and select your missions. You can see there are various missions, all of which are divided into several stages. Before we hop into that though, just want to show you around the rest of the town. There's a lot of NPCs that currently don't do much because, again, this is so early in the beta that not a lot of the features are in the game. And it looks like that's going to be a shared stash right there. That is not currently available though. This NPC right here, you can purchase a pet. These little minions follow you around. They don't actually do anything in combat, but they do help you. They do provide benefits. You can see as I click on these, damage dealt increased, karma received increased, energy regen rate increased, health regen rate, abilities require less energy, increased defense, and reduced enemy vision. Let me get this one right here, summon him. There we go, he's my friend. Now you will have noticed I didn't have enough of the income. These little red shards are basically currency in the game. I didn't actually have enough to purchase it, but apparently in the beta, maybe that's just mislabeled because this one costs 0. I don't know, but I'm able to get any one of these that I want, even though apparently it doesn't look like I can afford them. I can. Like, I could just buy this right now, and well, there you go. So let's go back to him though for the increased damage. I'll show you around the rest of here, just a couple of the other NPCs. Again, most of them really don't do much. This one allows you to buy and sell items. Notice the very interesting art style behind this game, and something that's kind of starting to grow on me. So I can purchase items here if I so desire, but I don't really want to do that, and this is where we will also sell items. I would like to show you kind of the discovery of all these things. So let's go ahead and hop into some gameplay over here with the mission selection NPC. Starting with the very first mission, Wicked Beast. A little bit of mission information. You can see rewards for completing the mission, also threat level. Essentially, that is difficulty. Alright, we're going to click on Wicked Beast and then go to Hunt and start our first mission here in Akaneiro Demon Hunters. Now, if you don't know, American McGee and his studio, Spicy Horse, American McGee himself is a very popular developer, very well known. And that's why I'm excited to show this game to you guys. Currently, I'm playing it in the browser. Again, it is something that's going to PC, Mac, browser, and Android tablets. I think it's currently going through the Steam Greenlight process, which is hopefully it's something that it gets through. I'm going to imagine that it will, because this seems like this could definitely potentially be a very solid title, at least early on it seems that way. Alright, so let's talk about combat and movement. Again, this is an action RPG. What you expect is going to occur. You can click on the ground and move around. I can also hold down left mouse button and swirl it around like that, and I'll run around. Got my little pet following me. I then click on enemies and I attack. Do my basic attack here. I've got my dual wielding action going on. Those little shards, again, are currency within the game. Now, beyond the basic attack, you also have abilities. Down over here, a couple of things to pay attention to. We've got the HP, health representation. That is your, I guess, MP mana, or might stand for something else. I would imagine that's mana, though. MP mana representation, that is what you use to cast your abilities. So, abilities. We've got 3 rows of 3. So if I hit tab, it's going to cycle through. Right now, there's no way to bind these. They're automatically bound to 1, 2, and 3, and then you hit tab to cycle through to the next 3. But there's 3 rows total. So in this first row, we've got Rain of Blows, a single damage attack, as well as Slam the Ground from Above and Shockwave and Swath of Destruction. So let's go ahead and play with these abilities for a little bit. And we could hit tab at any point to cycle through them in mid-combat, but I just want to spend some time showing these to you sort of one at a time. So this first one is a single target, stun, and heavy damage. The second one right here is a ground slam, like that, area of effect. And then the third one is a charge that sort of splits people up. So we're going to play with these 3 for a minute or so, and then I will show you the next row. And then eventually what we'll do is, you know, just cycle through the 3 rows as necessary. Now, character customization isn't an option. Currently, all that I can really do here is I can look at my inventory and swap out, like I found this chest piece right here. Okay, it looks different. It looks like it is the same armor. This also has a slight boost to Karma Shield, though, so we're going to put that on. I get a different... Okay, that's kind of bugged. That should... Welcome to the beta. We're going to exit out. Let's see. Oh, boy. That's really funny. All right, let's go ahead and put this back on. We'll just pretend we didn't see that. No, that's good. That's good. That's why we're here, to test the beta. But yeah, you can... Currently, all that I can do is... I can't look at any character customization. You can see right here, I'm eventually going to be able to hit A to bring up something else. Maybe that is going to be a skill tab or something. I'm not entirely sure. But right now, all I can really do, and you can see that there's more options down here eventually, but none of these are currently accessible in the current stage of the beta. Also, this appears to be an inventory tab for your minion. I understand that your minion will level up with you as you play through the game, but again, early beta, not a lot actually available. Still going to show you what we can. The gameplay has been fun enough for me to warrant this video, basically, is why this is happening right now. You may be questioning, Force, why are you showing us such an early stage of the game? Well, because I think that this might be something you want to keep an eye on, fans of action RPGs. And I was thoroughly impressed with the fact that it's browser-based, even though there will be, full releases, kind of, I guess a digital download most likely, because again, it is going through Steam's Greenlight service, but you won't have to play it in your browser. There will be a full-on version available. But it's impressive that it's even playable in the browser. And that it's as smooth as it is, because the gameplay is very smooth. So long as you, have a good internet connection going. Very, very smooth gameplay. And typically browser-based games don't rely on, heavy, high-speed internet connections either. They've got ways of managing with that. Alright, so we're going to do our little shockwave thing here. We can also throw out... Alright, that's our single attack. Do some dive and throw. Alright, so why don't we take a look at the next row. We're going to hit tab. Let's take a look at what the next row of abilities do. First attack here, Hungry Cleave, does damage while stealing health. Second one here, Swath of Destruction, burns enemies with a flaming dash. And then Meteor Rain, rains down a meteor in target area. Now, I thought about in this video showing you all of the different discipline types, or classes, basically, is what we could call them. But I'm going to just stick with this one, and in our 40 minutes, go as far as we can, just to show you as much of the gameplay as possible. Maybe look at some of the bosses and things of that nature. Okay, so let's take a look at that first ability. It steals health, so I'm going to take some damage, and then I'm going to hit 1. There we go, steal some health. Now the currency that drops on the ground, if you haven't noticed already, when you pick it up, it actually does also replenish your health as well. So not only are you getting money, but you're also getting some of your health back. Okay, this is where we previously were. We're gonna make our way back over here. Unfortunately, hitting M does not bring up a map. The only map that you have at the moment is up in the upper right. Again, these are all things that we expect them to eventually add to the game. Oh yeah, that is awesome. This is my number 2 in this row of abilities. And it's just fantastic. I like that. Oh, and these friggin' demon wolf guys just keep on coming, don't they? How dare they? Alright, we've picked up a few things on the ground. Let me check my inventory real quick, see if there's anything. Hopefully that doesn't turn me invisible. Let's try that again. Still doesn't work. This one right here is armor of 4. Gives us just a different style of jacket. Same armor value though. This one right here, armor of 2, whatever, different style of pants, same value. Got a little necklace here, got a little ring there. None of those things do anything, just these are common items. I am so annoyed by, by this. I really wanted to put this on. Oh well, whatever. Whatever, beta bugs, they be happening. Yes, indeed. Alright, what has happened here? It says Forset. Got ourselves a little chest over here. Picked up an item. I'm not gonna worry about that at the moment, because we got a little event here. I need to aid the village elder. This guy. Please kill me, he says. Well, it's sad. What's the matter? Get out of here. What are you doing? Oh, alright, well, I guess that's how I aid him. Maybe that's what he wanted. Alright, let's look at our number 3 here in this row. Gonna be our meteor call down. Pretty mana intensive, but this appears to do a lot of damage. Combine that with our 2. Path through some of these guys. Spine Ripper. Oh, that's cool. You're the coolest, dude. And he's dead. There you go. Got some items. Actually, a few items. And we're gonna check those out here. Alright. Nice. That was more armor. And look at these things here. I got myself a nice little cap that increases boost to energy regen. Also got myself a nice little ring here. Increase to total energy. Fantastic. Alright, now what about these weapons here? Both slow speed. Are those single? Or this is a dual wielding weapon. This is a two-handed, so we're just gonna go with those because I don't wanna. Oh, what are you doing? Get out of there. I wanna stick dual wielding with this character type. Alright, so we have completed the mission basically, and when we do, this little thing over here pops up. We click on this, and that is it. That was that first mission. And then at the end, we get a little bit of information here. Karma reward bonus, experience breakdown, mission earnings, threat bonus. Depending on the threat level, you get a bonus. Again, threat is difficulty, basically. And then we say, hey, thank you. And now that I've leveled up, I get to choose what I want to receive bonuses in. And since I'm a prowess character, I'm going to stick with that. So we're going to hit next. And then it's also going to show us here our stat growth that we've gained. We gained some attack as well as some max health. Excellent. And then we continue. Now, before I go out to the next mission, I'm going to go to the guy over here to sell some things. Sell this thing because it makes me invisible, so I don't want to. Unfortunately, at the moment, 3 clicks are required to sell something. I've got to double click this and then hit sell. Hopefully they make it so that you either just have to double click or maybe you can right click on these things, but right now this is what is required, and that kind of annoys me a bit. 3 clicks to sell a single item, that's a bit much, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I would too. I would also say that. I just did say that. Mission number 2 here, Rotten Core. Threat level again, you can see now the threat level of this first one has dropped down to no threat, assumedly because we have leveled up. I've looked to see if I can change the threat level. Maybe that's something that will be available in the future, but right now I couldn't really see a way to do that, so none of this stuff is clickable at the moment, so oh well. Maybe you can't change it, maybe it is just based off your level. Alright, let's go to mission number 2, Rotten Core. Stinging shot applies poison damage over time. Use it before engaging enemies. So From what I understand, character customization, that it will exist in the game. As I mentioned earlier, there's still lots of things not available, such as allocating skill points and leveling up your skills. And I believe there is a potential to use skills that other disciplines, like for example, if I wanted to go with the other discipline, like the tanky discipline or the cunning discipline, or what is it called, Fortitude? I think it was called Fortitude. Fortitude and Cunning. If I wanted to start to spec into those, even though my main is Prowess, I could do that. From what I understand, that may be incorrect, but that's what I believe that they have planned for the future. Let's hit tab again. Let's go to our next row of abilities. A couple things here. We've got a Chi Mend 1. So again, proving that these will eventually level up. Regenerate a little bit of health there. Ring of Frost, some damage in an area, and then we also have caltrops, throw caltrops on the ground that do damage. So let's try this row for a minute, and then after that, I'll start just using the rows that I enjoy the most, given whatever situation we're in. Okay, so I'm going to throw some caltrops down. They took some damage, that's great. Does it also slow them? Yes, it does. That's awesome. Come here, come here. Oh yeah, you slowed, take some damage. Oh yeah, you slowed, take some damage. Raffle. We're gonna do our number 2 now, our little ice thing. That's neat. Over here. Come here, guys. Take my 2. That sounded weird. Throw caltrops down, take my 2. Die. And then take some damage here. I guess not really. It's gonna take some damage to show you the health regen, but I keep getting my health back every time I think this is two-handed. Yes, it is. So we're gonna grab. This is one-handed though, 8 to 9, and then we're gonna grab that as well. Great. That's a little increase there. Slower attack speed, but more damage, and I'm okay dual wielding that way. All right, so damn it, hit me, thank you. Hit me again, thank you. So I can hit 1. Get some health back instantly. That's neat. Alright, now that you've seen all of them, I think the coolest one here is this fire stuff, so I'm probably going to stick primarily with that. Unless I find situations where else is required. 2? No, that stuff's got bonuses and stuff. I need to investigate the Alpha Wolf Den here. Oh, there's also some stuff going on over there. Oh well, let's see what this place is all about first. Oh, is there a weapon back there? Could have sworn something dropped out of that. No. Oh, there's an axe. It's probably two-handed though, yeah. Looks pretty big. Yeah, oh well. Slow attack speed. I wish it told me if it was two-handed or not. It says great axe. I guess that's the assumption. That's what I mean, intuitively, I'm assuming that's what it would be, but still, I'd like to be confirmed with one hand or two hand, sort of displayed somewhere. Do you know what I'm saying? But hey man, being so early in the beta and lacking so many features, this game still really feels really good. I am really excited to see how this progresses and what it can eventually become. If you like what you see here, I suggest going to the Steam Greenlight page for this game and giving it a thumbs up. Try to push it through. That's going to help the developer out incredibly in terms of their exposure, of course, being on Steam's service. Look at that. I'm out of manas. That is great. All right. Something they could definitely work on here too is the ability to see what's on the ground. Kind of not very obvious right now when something's on the ground that you can pick up. Avoid projectiles. Oh god, that hurts. Wow. See what I mean though? Like, look at this. This is something I can pick up. Like, this is not very... That is not very obvious. There's also nothing upon mouse over at the moment. What are you guys doing? Alright. Just hang out there. That's fine. That is A-okay. Acceptable. I don't know that that was the wolf den, though. So it looks like we will continue our adventure. Oh, gosh. Too bad that is not my armor type. That's not my weapon type. Again, I could use it. I mean, technically speaking, I can just pick this up and start hitting people with it. Well, I'll just do it. Whatever. What's stopping me? I don't know. Let's take a look at the damage range here when we hit people. Oh yeah. Okay. If I'm gonna start one-shotting fools, then then I'm gonna take this. I will take it. What was that one? Anything? 15 to 19. 18 to 22 is better. Comparing numbers. So I'm assuming if you're still watching this video that you are fans of action RPGs, or you are a fan of an action RPG style of gameplay. So bearing in mind where this game is at in development, and that there's still a lot more to go, what do you think of it so far? I want to know what you guys think in the comment section. This is the entire reason I made this video, is to see, you know, to show you guys the early stage and kind of get your thoughts on it. What do you think about it so far? Initial impressions, let me know. Force, what are your initial impressions? Mine are good. Yeah. I'm not going to, you know, throw out a judgment on this game. We can't do it at this point. It'd be just entirely unfair. And really stupid, to be honest. You can't judge a game before it's even finished, but that's, you know, I guess people might want to argue that point, but for the most part, you shouldn't judge a game before it's finished. If we're like a week before release or something and a game just looks awful, then okay, maybe you got a point there, but keep accidentally switching this stuff out, but no, yeah, not at this point, no way in heck. Not at least until like an open beta phase or something. I don't think it's fair to judge a game at all. But that doesn't mean you can't have an opinion, right? And mine is, yeah, this is good. This looks great. And I can play it in my browser. I mean, that's fantastic. It's gonna be playable on mobile devices even. Let me show you something about that really quick too. So were you to play this on mobile devices, they actually have an auto attack option. Let me show you how that works. We're gonna hit that. One of the few options that this game currently has. So if we hit auto attack, what's gonna happen is once we, it's not going to auto attack with your special abilities, but it auto attacks your basic attack. So I'm not gonna do any clicking here. Just gonna run into this group, and then I can move my mouse around and, you know, use my special abilities and whatnot, but everything else is done automatically. Now, while you're playing it on PC, right, that'd be stupid. I mean, what's the point of even playing if half the combat's done for you? But if you're playing this on a mobile device, that's great. I think that just makes the game that much more enjoyable. Instead of slam tapping your screen, you can focus on, hey, let me focus on when I want to use my abilities and where I want to put them. These guys just kind of walked right through that, huh? Let me switch it up again. Let's go over here with these ones. Alright, now I have to return to the campsite. We've investigated this place thoroughly, I suppose. Ah, that's nice. Very feminine. Alright, go and return to the campsite now. That poor puppy. He's not doing so well. Die. Thank you. Alright, back to the campsite we go. I think the exit was in this direction. Okay, this is actually gonna get hard, isn't it? I saw just a mini-map filled with red. Oh, who is this guy? He is not my friend, is he? Oh wow, taking damage here. I'm gonna let those red things sit for a minute until I need it. And we go through towards him. This guy's wanted, dead or alive. Oh, I died? What? Oh, what the heck? Wow, I did not expect that at all. Jeez. Ridiculous. Alright, well, he's dead. I was like, oh, okay, let me just chill here. You know, I'm doing well, no problem. And I just get smacked in the face. Unreal. Alright, well, that is the end of the mission. Let me check our weapons real quick. We got a 7 to 2. Maybe we'll go back to dual wielding. 3 to 5. What was this other one that I had? No, not that. 8 to 9. And then that one. Yeah, let's go back to dual wielding. There we go. First, back to town, though. Mission complete. Thank you very much. Literally, thank you. And level up. Go for more prowess. Increase in attack and max health. And then we will sell items. And actually, let me see if there's anything I'd like to buy at this point, too. Alright, so let me sell. I'm gonna sell this stuff. This is probably your favorite part to watch. Oh, can I? No. I was hoping that I could. Can I shift click it? No. I was hoping to find a way to queue up multiple of those. I mean, I see like a row of potential things that could be filled to sell, but I guess it doesn't quite work that. Wow, that one sold for a heck of a lot. Yeah, so let's just stop goofing around here and get through this as quick as we can. In terms of selling this garbage. 4.8. I think that might have actually been better than what I had. Oh well. I don't remember if I had a 5 or more. I'm assuming it was my stuff was still 4, but sell it. Why are these all decimal points? I must have gotten a bonus that does that. Okay, so buy items. Let's take a look here. 3 to 10 damage for both of those. That's armor 2. These actually don't seem very good comparatively. 5 to 23 damage. That's a great axe, though. Yeah, I don't really see anything that I'm interested in. Oh, here we go. What is this? All right, nice. So that was special sales, I guess, but we definitely do have other items here. Let me. Oh, look at that little fox helmet. Cute. Red Riding Hood. Representing. All right, so let's take a look here. 3 to 10. What? 2 to 14. 5 to 8. What is my current? I've got 7 to 12 and 8 to 9. And you're trying to sell me 3 to 10? 7 to 12 and 8 to 9. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. 7 to 12, 8 to 9. So maybe that one instead of 7 to 12? Or no, I could do this one instead of 8 to 9. Okay, let's buy that. Thank you. Exit. And equip. No, I wanted you to replace whatever. Can you do it this way? What are you doing? Alright, get rid of that. Put this in the main hand. Put this in the off hand. I don't know, that's weird. Alright, great. Looks like that's all working. Well and good. That is my lesser. And next mission. Hunt. Critical hits do massive damage and often kill enemies in a single blow. Increase your skill stat to improve. Yes, indeed. Alright, I gotta kill this thing and speak with that guy. That's fine. Let's rain fire down on these fools. What now? You can hold down the mouse button to attack rather than constant spam clicking if you like. I can just hold this down. Although I guess when you're dying in one hit anyways, it doesn't really... Oh, come on, I avoided that. Are you kidding me? So with the heavy damage things, those guys who throw projectiles actually do quite a bit of damage. And obviously we saw that boss was able to, when I assumed I was just A-okay and, you know, we were smooth sailing, he just kind of laid the smack down. You can actually die pretty quickly to the high damage things. You know, I guess that makes perfect sense, right? But I suppose the point is, it doesn't seem like you're super durable. You're either smashing face of these people, or you're getting your face smashed, depending on the enemy type. And if you're I stayed. My fault on the boss thing was I stayed in that large hit. I really didn't think it was going to kill me. I didn't think it was enough damage, but clearly it was. It was basically a one-shot. Oh, there's still a guy back here? Are you serious? I guess I should go get him. Almost missed some pants. Shazam. That's weird. I went through this area, didn't I? We got a guy like chilling off over here. Where is he? You gonna come up? Is he coming? I think he is. Look at that. What are you doing all the way over there? I can't even reach you. What am I supposed to do about that? Oh, that's fantastic. Fiery death. Oh! See though, I got surrounded for a second, and in that brief period of time, I actually got health depleted very quickly. So I gotta be nimble here. I guess that could change though, depending if you were playing the tanky type character. The assumption would be that that would take more hits. So maybe that's the other thing coming into play here that I'm not quite thinking about. That was, these pants are more armor. Let's take them. Watch yourself. Yeah. What just happened? What was that noise? I like things occurring when I don't know what they are, and this happens far too often. I'm gonna run these guys through here and see if I can kind of group them up for that. Yes, it works. Well, I got a little place to go down over here. Greetings, Hunter. My name is Kikamuri. What is your name? Did we do anything? No? You're not. Alright, well. I guess I'll go into this place then. If you're not gonna talk to me. If you can give me the cold shoulder like that, I'm out of here. No enemies in here. Okay. Let's go this way. Watch yourself. Oh, look at that. Look at that. See what I'm talking about? See what I mean? Look how quick that was. I got hit with one thing and standing in those guys a little bit too long, and that was it. Kill the Amano captains. Well, where are they? I'm gonna just start focusing pretty much, I mean, I think almost exclusively using any dash type ability is gonna help prevent those type of things. I just let myself sit in that way too long. Like half a second. Half a second, way too long. Stuff down over there that I haven't seen yet, but I'm just gonna go over here and see what happens. A bunch of these guys. These fools. Get out of here. And we've got a few packs over here too. Hopefully they're all still clumped up. For these idiots first. They're the most painful to deal with. Quite literally. Make sure I haven't missed any crates or anything. Oh, look at that. Speak of the devil. Almost just completely missed this. Let's see what's inside. Ah! Oh, look at these. Okay, so I replaced my pants with shoes. How does that work? Whatever, not gonna complain about it. Keep dropping. This keeps happening. Accidentally switching my weapon when just trying to kind of inspect it. I notice there are other houses represented there. It doesn't look like I can gut to them from that position. Maybe it's just something where, you know, it's showing the other areas like that and they're all zoned in the same place in the world, but you're not actually that close to it respectively. But all those little side rooms are just zoned together in like the separate section of the world. I think that probably is why that occurred, why we saw those rooms that were inaccessible from that point. Or there was like a trap door somewhere that I could have gone through. That doesn't seem as likely though. That's just a killer combination. Force, we want to see different things. Alright, I'll switch. I'll go to the stupid ice thing. Caltrops. Alright. If I fail again, it's your fault. Yeah, you take full onus for that. Alright, so it looks like this is just immediate area of effect. It's nothing that I can like say, hey, go over there. It's just directly around me. And we will continue to check upper right. Still haven't found any of these Amino captains. Not sure what they're doing. Is it lunchtime? Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're on break. Caltrops, take it. Wow, look at all these guys. This is gonna hurt. That does not appear to do a lot of damage. Or something. Yeah, I do not like not having mobility. Alright, let's try this mobility style. Ooh, over here. These things seem weak in comparison to the fire craziness that I was doing before. Or maybe it's just those things are overpowered and I'm using overpowered abilities. Maybe I should be nerfed. That's potentially the case as well. Yeah, I really wish it was easier to see the stuff on the ground. This is ridiculous. Go back and I missed about a million things. A cape there. No. No, thank you. Alright, so there's a little thing over there. Don't know what that is. It's an area that I can't bypass at the moment. Alright, I've killed one of the captains. So does that just mean that I missed the other two back there? Or is one of them going to be in here? Please tell me two of them are in here. Or just nothing. There's nothing in here, is there? Couple of wolves. Ugh. was not both of the captains. Alright, so look, those areas are still represented there. So I believe that's what I had mentioned before. It's exactly how it works. Guessing that's just, that's precisely what it is. Armor 3, what is this one? Armor 2, this one's also got a little boost there though. So we will select that. And now I have to go back and look for those damn captains. Oh, joyous day. I can't even pull up a huge mini-map either, because that's just not... doesn't exist right now. I think I know where I missed. There was that one area that was still to the right that I just kind of bypassed. I didn't, the truth be told, I didn't realize that heading north, I guess that would make the most sense though. I didn't realize that heading north was going to not tail back around, or that was going to be the continuation. I figured, yeah, it could just go right, and maybe there's just a little bit of area to the north. I suppose as soon as I started seeing it continuously push further though, I should have turned back to cover my butt. But I didn't. So there it is. This is the area I'm talking about, right down over here. But a million guys. Is that a captain? Yeah, it is. There are other ones over here too. He better be. I don't know where else to look. There he is. All right. Before that, though, check this stuff. And we do have a couple more guys over here. I don't know why I'm bothering pretending to like using this other stuff. I'm just going back to Fire Death. It's so good. Why would I not? I'd be an idiot not to. It is so good. Now, if your inventory starts to fill up, you can transmute these things, which basically sells them. I'm guessing though, it doesn't sell for as much as it would otherwise. You know, I have to assume that is what makes this work. Otherwise, you could just sell everything here. And actually, this is less clicks than you have to do when you are in town. So even if I make less, it might even be worth it, because it's less tedious. What I would like to do time bearing is just at the least show you a bit of the second area in this game. So we're still in the first area, the third part of it, just to see any visual differences that may occur or not. I don't know. That's what we'll try to figure out. Then I've got to gain access to this camp, and in doing so, probably fight a boss. What was that? Number 5, huh? Yeah. Damn it, keep switching by mistake. Get out of there. Keep your sandals on, please. Little red. What an interesting concept. And that's something else that I thought was kind of neat too. Just the idea of it's a Red Riding Hood themed story set in Japan. Like what? Huh? Whose idea? All right, whatever. That works. Yeah, I'm cool with that. All right, so here we go to the camp. Defeat Ushi Uni. Try to not engage those guys if possible before. Oh, look at this guy coming for me. All right, we're gonna path through him here. Kill his friends. And wow. Wow. Big dude. Kinda wish I was ranged right now. So we could just fire path through him consistently though, huh? I don't want to get in melee range. I think that's a bad idea. Let's see if we can just... Remember the last time we got in melee range of a big dude? You guys remember what happened? I do. Oh, I'm slowed. don't want to be here. There, he's coming. Oh, yes. Defeated. What is that red circle of death, though? Is that gone? Yes, okay. Oh, I was nervous. I got hit once of his power attack, and that almost killed me, so. Suppose I have reason to have been nervous, huh? I do suppose so. I don't think there's anything else here for me to collect. It's really honestly hard for me to tell. So let's just go back. Wonderful. Mission complete. Thank you. Bonuses, prowess, more attack and health. How glorious. Alright my friends, well before we wrap up this video I just want to quickly show you the next area just to see if there's much of a visual difference between this and I guess we'll call it the first zone or the first act or whatever. I just want to see if this is going to look any different at all. That way you guys can get a better idea as to the overall visual aesthetic of this game. Alright. Well, I guess it kind of looks the same. It's tinted slightly differently. I guess this is kind of a desert area. Yeah, I guess it does look different. Gotta survive an ambush. Alright guys, well we're gonna wrap up this video here. Thank you so much for watching this first 40 look at the very early stages of closed beta here in Akaneiro Demon Hunter. This is once again an action RPG in the vein of Diablo, Torchlight, and Titan Quest. It will be coming to a lot of platforms, PC, Mac, web, and Android tablets. Will be free to play with microtransactions for customization as well as convenience items and DLC styled expansions being developed by Mr. American McGee and Spicy Horse. Stay tuned in the future. I will be sure to cover this game again either as it gets further along in development in the beta or upon its eventual release, which I believe at the moment there's actually no set date. And oh, this is something else. Yeah, nice and happy about this. The different enemy types here, it appears. Oh, that stupid type of thing is still here. Damn you. But now we got these wolf guys to fight. So that's cool. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you like the content, please subscribe. And as always, keep watching and keep owning. Fire spells rule. Probably OP. I'm probably breaking the game.